Hey guys, and welcome back to another video where I'm going to be breaking down the trade that I took this morning right here that ended up netting me a 1 to 5 risk to reward. And just to show you that I did take it, here's the screenshot as always from inside my MetaTrader. The move this morning right here was very explosive and it did go very fast, so I didn't have enough time to actually take a screenshot inside my MetaTrader, but after the trade closed I did manage to take a screenshot of this right here. So what we'll do is we'll break it down just like always, but just before we do, I did want to mention, if you guys do want to join my free Telegram, hit the link in my description where it says there's a link to my link tree. If you go on there, hit my free Telegram and join, because in here I do post daily content and I do ask if you guys do want me to do breakdowns, if you guys are in the trade with me. So feel free to join my free Telegram. But apart from that, let's keep it moving and let's break down what happened this morning. So let me get rid of everything on the chart right here so that we can start fresh, right? Okay, let me replay and here we go. So I've woken up this morning and first things first, we're going to mark out our Asia highs and Asia lows. So there it is right there. And then we want to figure out our directional bias, right? So I've come on here and I've seen that really and truly we've now gone bullish as we've broken this structure up here. So on the higher time frame, we're looking for buys. But again, as I said, we don't chase after the markets. We just take what the markets give us. So all we're doing is we're waiting for a trade setup from the markets and then we're just going to execute, right? So we've got our Asia highs and lows marked up and now we're waiting for a sweep. And after we get a sweep, what we're looking for is a market structure shift followed by some form of displacement and a fair value gap. So here we go. Let's play price on. I've woken up and I've seen all of this happening in the charts. So let's break it down again with market structure and exactly how I would see the market. So we've got our lower low, a lower high, and a lower low. So now price can either create a lower high, which it does right here. And if it fails to create another lower low, which it is doing so right here, we know that the bears are now losing their power, right? So the bears are no longer in control because they're failing to break below this low. So if we get a break above this lower high right here, that signifies that we've now had some sort of momentum shift in the markets, which means we're going to be turning bullish. So we just wait around and we wait for price to give us that, which we get right here. So let me remove all of this and take a look at what I was looking at. So we've got this and then we've also got this. So now all we're really waiting for is for price to give us a break above this high right here, signifying that we've had a change in the trend direction. And as we can see, bang, right there, we've now got a change in the trend direction. So again, let's quickly annotate this so we all understand what's going on. So we've got a lower low, a lower high, a lower low, a lower high. And now for the market to continue bearish, it would have had to break this low and create a lower low, right? However, price didn't do that. It gave us the lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, failure to create another lower low before creating a higher high. So now once we break this structure point right here, now because we've had this momentum shift in the markets, we want the market to come back and create some sort of a lower high, a higher low, and then create a higher high, right? By breaking this structure point and coming down to somewhere here. So that's essentially what we're looking for in the markets, and that's how I was seeing it this morning. So once we had this change in market structure right here, I quickly went down to find a fair value gap where I would have liked to enter the markets, right? So as we can see, right here is my point of interest that I had marked up, just like that. And after I marked this up, it was just a simple waiting game, right? So now all we do is we set our limit orders. I had my stop loss just below here. And for some reason, God knows what reason this was, I had my stop loss set here, right? Just below these lows, not too far down, not too close. And then I had my targets set all the way up here, right? So that's how I had my trade marked up. And the reason why I say that luckily I had my stop loss down here is because you'll see what I mean in a second. So price comes down and taps us in, right? After it taps us in, it gets very close. Very, very, very close right here to our stop loss. And again, like I said, this wasn't done on purpose. I can hold my hands up and say that this was just luck that I had my stop loss set down here at a whole 5 pips. I didn't have it set extremely tight just here, because if I did do that, I would have been taken out. I had my stop loss set right there. Spreads didn't take me out. And luckily, God wanted me to stay in this trade. And for this reason, I did stay in this trade, right? So price just missed my stop loss. And after the little panic was over, price did decide to continue doing what it's meant to do. It broke this high right here. And after that, it was just a nice push to the upside. And then we had this crazy push that hit our take profit nice and easy. This was a little bit of a heartbreak down here. It did give me a little panic attack. But again, as we say, we're either waiting. Oh, what is going on right here? As I always say, we're never chasing the markets. We're either waiting for the markets to come to us. And when the markets does come to us, we're simply waiting for a stop loss, a break even, or a win, right? We don't get bogged down if we lose a trade. We don't get upset if price takes us out and then goes the other way, which I know happened to a lot of you guys. So all we want to do is wait for price to come to us. Then we're either waiting for a stop loss, a break even, or a win. And that's that, right? And guys, I was just about to bring up my Telegram and show you a couple messages from a lot of people that I've had recently that have been reaching out to me saying that I'm helping them understand the markets a lot better and that they are now actually taking the same trade setups as myself. And that just means so much, because I had quite a few messages this morning from a lot of you guys that said that you took this exact same trade with me. And that's just incredible, because the reason why I started this channel is because there's not a lot of people on YouTube that are actually teaching the strategy correctly. And there's just a lot of noise and a lot of distractions on YouTube. That's why I thought, you know what, let me start a channel where I can just give you guys free game every single day, where you can see how my trades are playing out, what I'm doing, and just give you guys some knowledge. Because I know when I started my trading, there wasn't a lot going on. There wasn't a lot of people that were actually teaching the right stuff. And I actually spent over a year losing trade after trade, stop loss after stop loss, until I finally became profitable. And now I just want to share all of that with you guys for free, right? So I hope this video gave you some insight and you learned something. If you did take this trade, please drop a nice comment in the comment section and let me know that you were able to catch this trade, and let me know how much you made. And if you did like this video and you learned something new, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe, share it with your friends, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, guys.